Happy Monday, everyone. Todd Thoughton here from Thoughton Physical Therapy in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Excited for another episode of Facebook Live. This is my 59th episode of adding value to you wherever I can with topics from talking with other patients or other family members or friends, topics that everyone here wants to hear about and has questions about. I'm excited to continue to bring you more value in any way that I can. So please feel free to chime in at any time. Send me an email at todd@thoughtonphysicaltherapy.com or please comment on this post. That would be really, really great. So Facebook number 59, Todd's tip of the day, why you are wasting your time if you are lifting weights, quotations, versus strength training. Are you tired of feeling like you're bored, you're still injured, or you're doing the same monotonous lifts all the time, you're reaching a plateau and you really haven't gained any benefits? This episode is definitely for you. In this episode, you'll learn the distinction or the difference between the science of lifting weights and the art of strength training. Really, really important distinctions that I found over the last couple of years working as a physical therapist. You will learn how to get to live healthy and live pain-free while you are working out your core. The core activation is everything, and we add strength training combined. That is an amazing difference. So again, my name is Todd Thoughton here from Thoughton Physical Therapy in Attleboro, Massachusetts. I've been a physical therapist about 25 years, and I'm excited and passionate about helping people in any way that I can. So please feel free to let me know who's out there. Please feel free to send a like emoji, heart emoji. Let me know where you're watching from, just so I can kind of know where the audience is from. So there are a few musts that I really believe after being a physical therapist for almost 25 years and a strength and conditioning therapist for almost as long, is that everyone must be doing strength training. Everyone. Activation exercises are the new core work, new core exercises. Everyone tells you to work your core. Well, what does that really mean? I'm going to go into a little bit about that. The correct core activation work is the key to maintaining your healthy body when you call upon it every time that you need to have it work. Core activation with all activities, starting with the breathing, is the key to building up the fuse box endurance. And we know the fuse box is anything on the front of your spine and also anything on the back of your spine, all the muscles attached there. And when we turn on the fuse box, we have power to all the plugs meaning your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, as well as your hips, knees, and ankles. I can also say, without a doubt, 100% of injuries with the shoulders, elbows, wrist, back, hip, and knees are all sourced from the neck or cervical spine. And 100% of the injuries with the low backs, hips, knees, and ankles are related to the low back. So posture alignment is really the key to all workouts and needs to be the first. You need to learn that first in the basics for the neck and the back to develop an extraordinary routine that is very simple and duplicatable every time. We need a pre-warm-up activation routine so you have awareness of your spine stacking properly where your head is over your neck is over your shoulders, and all the way down. Also, one of the big things that I found is the mindset perspective is really important, because you're likely going to have to go down on weights. You're likely going to have to swallow your ego, chuck it at the door to be able to do things with proper form. Now, everybody says do things with proper form. What does that really mean? From my perspective, I believe that we need to activate the right core muscles. And when we activate the right core muscles with doing every exercise, you're making the keys for success. It also takes effort to stick to the plan of doing the exercises, the foundation exercises that you're going to need to do once we find your starting point. And it's going to be tough, and you're not going to make large gains right away. Just another thing to think about is injuries take time. Injuries didn't happen overnight. We should be able to predict them, that they've taken place over time. So what is your real goal? The difference when we're talking about strength training or lifting weights. Is your goal to look good? Is your goal to feel good? Is your goal to be healthy? Is your goal to move with purpose? Is your goal to structure your workout to meet your goals? How do we do that? Well, we need to start with the correct starting point. What does that mean? We need to find out, where is your core stability lacking? Where does it need to be? Where do we need to find your starting point? So where do we need to start with you specifically? We're going to need to work at your neck. We're going to need to look at your abdominal muscles and find out your starting point, not only with lying down, which is the first thing we want to do, taking away gravity. Then we want to be able to take it to a seating position. Then we want to be able to take it to a standing position, then to movement patterns, and to higher athletic movements. A really easy way to think about this when we talk about the spine being stacked is we want to be in the mountain pose. For anyone that takes yoga, that's when your hands are down by your side and you feel upright, feeling like there's a string attached to your chest, and we'll pull straight up with the really best posture that you can be. When the spine is stacked with the correct posture, this is when the body works most efficiently. So we know that nerves do three things. They tell us where there's pain, they tell us where there's sensation, and they also give us strength or juice to the muscles to work. It's important to have good posture in all these positions, again, starting in lying down, then move to sitting, then move to standing, and then move to activity-type motions. So what is the difference between strength training? This is just in my mind, or in my eyes, is that lifting weights is when you're going to the gym, and of course this isn't everybody, but this is the majority of things that I see. So lifting weights is when you go to the gym with a little purpose and you're just trying to look better. What is strength training? Strength training is learning how to use your core with all movements and use resistance to work on useful movement patterns that are perfect for every day to day. So here's a little bit of humor. Again, this is not everybody, but this is a lot of people. You know you lift weights if you love back and bis or chest and tries day. When you never lift with your legs, you have underdeveloped or smaller legs compared to your upper body. You spend more time working on your calves at the calf machine sitting down, no function there. You're more concerned about how you look in the mirror. If you do cardio, you do zone 5 or zone 4 to 5 workouts when you sprint all the time, which means all your workouts, again, I'm not really sure why people do this, or you don't like to do cardio at all. No, I don't like to do cardio. Hear that all the time. If you like to do cardio and you have no awareness of any of your metrics, for example, your RPMs, your watts, your heart rate training. Also, you track your workouts with weights and reps only. You don't write down how you're feeling, you don't write down anything about the day, what your nutrition was, or anything like that. And you love planks. I never really get the whole plank thing. Usually great exercise, wrong time. Almost nobody can do a plank correctly, but it is a good exercise when you're trained to do it properly. So, you strength train if you believe that the core work / activation is important. You love heart rate training, you love all your metrics, RPMs, you love your pace, you love your all your metrics, how far you've gone, how much time you go for. Track your sleep, track what you eat. Another one is you track your workouts and how you felt before, during, and after the workouts, because you want to have something to compare to, because we always just want to get better. Another one of someone that strength trains is you do whole body workouts every time. You combine cardio and weight training together, which is a great thing to do. You perform movement patterns that are useful to daily life, not just lifting, doing bicep curls or triceps extensions, which again, a piece of the puzzle, but it shouldn't be your main thing. You also cycle your workouts in a periodization schedule with a schedule rest that has rest or taper weeks. And the biggest thing is you have a purpose or goals for everything you want to do for every workout. You just don't go to the gym and work out. You go to the gym with a purpose. If you don't have purpose in life, you're lost. So always good to have a purpose. So hopefully this was helpful to see the difference between strength training and lifting weights. It's really something fun for me to talk about. And again, please feel free to shoot out any questions. Shoot me a like emoji, heart emoji, let me know you're there. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you very much. Have a good one.